How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, and friend, the incursions of the Summon Symbiote have already been released. In this case, we are going to analyze how these raids are, all the prizes, and we are also going to give tips on how to effectively do these raids in a simple way to reach all the rooms. Because friends, we have to be making 20 rooms with this Summon Symbiote and with characters from 3 studios. First of all, you are already seeing on the screen that Kaban gives us that Summon Symbiote, a profile image of our great friend Steel and all the 3-star versions of the Symbiotes that we have in the game. It's worth what they tell us. He's the watchman of the Moon Changers and much better, he says. According to our files, have you recently reconnected or have you connected again with your Symbiote for the first time? I have summoned. As well as a group of friends of their necks who exudes their charm. How good for you. As you surely know, the following needs special attention and care to be truly happy, healthy, and non-lethal. In battle, you will need food, activity, and space to run. Fortunately, from October 15 to November 5, a new Symbionte Sector Veil raid mode will be available so that your symbionts can unload their energy. This special sector, remember to bring your summoned symbiote, yes or yes, and one of his symbiotic friends to obtain unique powers and face bosses of challenging veil tips for the care of your symbiote. A summoned symbiote and 8 3-star simites have been sent to your team through a special maximum message, which is this same veil, and it is a sport to have received your Clinter triploration before continuing. Your summoned symbiote has been executed as a tracker, which will allow you to enter the symbiotic sector, the symbiote. The symbiote also has unique synergies with gifted symbiotes, which will be very valuable in this race. Use those synergies to really make your symbiote strong. It is recommended. Mainly use your summon during these charges, as their enhanced abilities and synergies will be very useful during these challenges. Your little one is hungry because in the area is 14896 you can find 200 SYMBIOT loads of PV, which is what life points will be like that you can feed your Simply Invoke to unleash the evolutions of the Simply at the beginning of each combat. These evolution abilities will work throughout your entire raid and reset the next, as you can try new ones and for those combinations. Apart from that, use voice hacks to power up your Simply Summoned, as well as hacks to unlock utility and life boosters too for the window that your minion can survive as long as possible. Let's remember that there are 20 rooms, okay? You have to fight as hard as you can to unlock the selectable chests adjusted to your progression. The members of an alliance also beat a 20 alliance communication of the symbiotic sector is worth the alliance overcoming, and apart a prosperous community of caring and attentive symbiont caregivers is obviously an ideal, so we will activate an alliance gift event where before these incursions titled Friendship is Chaos. Stay tuned for more details. These are all the tips and tricks for care for now. Make sure you keep your symbiote active and protect you. We enter into a lasting and loving relationship. Get participation in these raids and fight is worth, therefore, we can already claim our summoned symbiote. And now simply, if you haven't been obtaining it previously, you can be obtaining it and racing it with those Clintar catalysts. Okay, as you are already seeing on a separate screen, we have that Friendship is Chaos. Okay, during the new 20 raids, it was only simply invoked. You may want to give them to your helpful and friendly symbiotes. It's a small gift for all your hard work. Luckily, you can give special readers of Elector Orbs to other alliance partners and friends in exchange for clienter coins that are already available in the store. He should be a conqueror, he should form an alliance. You can buy special selectors of Enormous and Resurrectors, and you can send items to your alliance companies such as special sectors of Orbs and Resolvers, among others, to earn points. But Simply Summoned wants all students to be in shape for adventures. So grab your alliance and complete rank rewards like a 7-star Geomaster from rank 2 to rank 3 and much more. The gift function has been activated in your account or in your Clintal coins, and start giving it away, friend. Therefore, we also have a Clintal store. You are already seeing it on the screen, and in this case, it is a paid event, so to speak, okay? Where you are already seeing that these Clintal coins, since they cost F60, okay, you can buy once, I think, because they don't put more. Look, we have many more, what I'm telling you. Clintar coins. Symbiotic Lot Infusion Clintar coins, the Supreme with 32,000. We have Raiding Life Orbs, General Life Orbs, and then we have the most expensive one, which is 60.55 Clintar coins. Means, friends, that we have a Clintar store or something like that. Or, I don't know where it's going to be able to get it. Use the Sprinter coin in the gift shop. Okay, they will allow you to give resurrection gifts to a member of the bail or a friend. So let's see if in sending gifts, well, look, here you have it, friends. Major Life Orb Sector, Resurrector Sector, Group Life Sector, Level 6 Life Orb, Minor Life Orb Sector, and Group Resurrector Sector. Oysters, it's not bad at all, friend, especially if someone gets stuck in these raids, because this can benefit them a lot. What happens is that you need those coins that are basically obtained by buying. What I do not understand is what they have said about that Ascension Gem is fine, they are all in top shape for adventures, so lend a hand to every alliance and compete for rank rewards like an Extension Gem. I suppose there will be an alliance mission. Yes indeed, friends, we have an alliance mission too, because friendship is chaos for 14 days. And as you are already seeing, points are obtained because basically by sending higher life selectors to an alliance world, sending resurrector selectors, basically what we have seen from the gifts is valid, and the reward, as you are already seeing on the screen, since they are coins themselves, of these Clinter coins are also valid profile icons, everything. We also have superior enhancers, and finally, well, we also have a nickname that I am not seeing who it is. I think it is Chelit. Yes, indeed, it is our powerful Chelit. And then finally, we have altruistic apothecary, and that the more we have for the more coins. What will be important here, of course, indeed, is in the awards. Of course, position number 1 bears that signature of the transfer from rank 2 to rank 3 of the Founders War. Basically, another alliance event, play to win, that Kaba has sent us, which in this case, I will surely not participate because it is not worth it. In fact, there is a continuation of the alliance. There are 30,000. The truth is that they are enough to be able to get all the points of this, and above all that, only the number 1 alliance remains is the one that wins, and the one that wins that session range from rank 2 to rank 3. The truth is that this event is not worth it, okay? Then we also have the Symbiote sector bonus event, which is also quite important. You are already seeing it. You have to earn points by completing the raid area. 30 Symbiote sector difficulty is summoned Symbiote adventure time. It is basically worth every time we complete an inclusion area in the Forgiveness sector, 30 inclusions in the Symbiote sector difficulty, because we will earn a little point that we have as a reward, because you are already seeing it. We have Titan's Corners that are really very powerful for the Brave, the 2500. Then up there we have others, 2502, 1502, 1502, 1500. Then in room number 7, we have 20 singular crystals of 7 stars and 2 exalted crystals of the Nexus that are not at all but not bad. Then on the 9th veil, we have 1000 splinters from the Awakening crystal, and then 10 unique 7-star stones from those from the new saga. Nothing, not bad. And finally, we have the Tension Gems from range to rank 2 with the signature of the Tension. And finally, we will have post number 15 in the room. Okay, we'll have that 7-star selector of friendly raids. This is very good. We will be able to select the 7-star character we want from that raid crystal in a completely free-to-play way. In this case, Angela, for example, we already have it. Captain America is the one I would go for because I don't have him. We have a bow, we have a love, and in a meeting, we have him. This is perfect. Basically, it is a totally free-to-play 7-star character. So friends, simply what you have to do is complete the 30 raiding zone on the next sector difficulty just once. And we can already be earning a point at most. They are 30. So we get to room 15 and we have that 7-star character selector. That's totally brutal because, for example, for those who are Paragon and Brave, it applies to others since they are 6-star connections and friends. After all this, you may wonder where he is. Well, you are already seeing these incursions on the screen. I have started it and I will show you from the inside. You are already seeing that you simply have to take the Summon Servant and then we have to take the 2 3-star characters. In this case, I am carrying Anti-Venom and the Venom Duck I am going to use and do this fight. Okay? And I'll also show it to you if you want and see the prices that are being posted. Okay? Well, friends, you are already seeing it here. We have the Summon Servant, who in this case we have 21, so to speak. Preludes, okay, we could be putting them all on. Okay, because in reality, they are the ones that suit us quite well, and that is what they are actually going to enhance massively. Our Summon Symbiote, it's the best way to get the most out of our Symbiote, simply by activating all the active abilities. Okay, energy resistance has devouring that it has. We regenerate a life. It also has that of infecting because it is going to do much more damage. So you are going to see the gameplay with this character that you will see that it is super It is super simple when it comes to sticking. I'm not telling you the truth, the nodes of the Venus people, but you will see that we generate those improvements and how our damage is escalating beastly. People are worth it. Venus is a somewhat complicated character, but hey, don't worry because you are already seeing the damage that our character is doing, huh? We have 8 bleeding disadvantages to watch how they are getting strong. Simply the next one invoked along with their stuffed animals. You have to activate them to be able to get as much damage as possible because you are already seeing the full damage that our friend is causing, eh? Super Attack 1 can also help us. That is basically to regenerate all the damage and stun the opposing character. But above all, Super Attack 2 is worth seeing if they throw it at us. In this case, let's see. See that we have 7 again. Well, I think that later they are achieved again, okay? After the fights. That's why in the bosses, we have to save these pre-fights to do great damage. And let's remember that we are in room 1, okay? In room 1 of this new sector of Symbiote sector, I think it's called, okay? Let's see if it throws us perfectly. You see that we have accurate damage, we have regenerations, we have good damage that in the end will serve us quite for the issue of future fights with the characters that are going to come out, which we don't really know. But you see how strong this summoned symbiote is. I'm going to do a little thing and also show you the rewards that this sector of the summoned symbiote can give us. You are already seeing on the screen that right in the first room, they are giving us 4,500 mystery and a selector of whatever you want of a 50% fragment. It's not bad at all, which is be very careful with that Myterio because we can reach the maximum heights. So be careful that you are not taking one more Mysterium because otherwise it will disappear and see we have 50% more. In this case, we are going to leave because on the scientific side, which is the one I have the least, and you are going to see what the rewards are like because they are very good bonuses, better by area. Sector 7 is the Symbiote sector and I see that we have claimed, well, apart from that of the artifacts of which is going to help us open future raid crystals also 4,500 mystery, then 2,100 and 3,000 runasas along with the mystery, which is very good apart from the prices that we have seen before. Okay, in zone 3, 5,000 is that in those of the brave crystal. I think no, it is not 7 stars. No, indeed it is crystal from the Founders War. I don't know if it is 7 or brave. We have no mystery. That is to complete room 3. In Zone 4, we have 2,100 fragments of Grade 7 Basic and those from the Awakening Crystal, that is, they are totally crazy prices. In Zone 5, they only give us Mysterum and the 50% Catalyst Selector, then another 3,000, 1,000. I think the awards are repeated in the areas because of what we are seeing. Zone 11 are another 5,000 shards that I suppose will be from the Brave Crystal. Okay, although they don't say 2,100 fragments of Basic Fat. You can get, I think, about 7,000 shards of basic grade 7 planing in a free way to play friends. Then starting from that of Zone 13, we have grade 4 Alpha and 7-star Titan shards, very good. Then we have in Zone 14, you are already seeing the same thing on the screen. It is Zone 15, we have 500 Awakening Gems, 500 Awakening Gems, 500 Crystals, the Awakening of 7, 100 Primordial Powders, and 2,500 Normal Relics of 6. Stars that, well, it's quite good. And starting from Zone 15, well, we have 7-star Titan Splinters in full. And also these Incursion artifacts that are going to come spectacularly. I suppose company will be coming too or not. Well, he comes accompanied by Titar. So friends, with that we end these incursions. If it comes summoned, what I recommend is to go with full, those stuffed animals in the bosses, and a lot of luck because the summoned seed is strengthened very strongly between fights thanks to those stuffed animals. And you will see how simple it is to make these incursions. Even so, if for whatever reason you need help with these incursions of the invoked segment, you have my WhatsApp in the description and I do it at a totally ridiculous price. Very cheap. So, friends, I have always liked the video that you are not in and see you in other videos. Bye-bye. And before finishing the video, thank you very much to all of you who are channel members this October 2025. Many thanks to TheShori VIPs of JP Elias Ramirez and Oscar Salmeron and to Oka Roldan for being a true Shori. If you want to become a member, you have it in the description of all videos. Bye-bye.